So, a couple days ago, I was flicking through Twitter, you know, as I usually do, like the degen that I am. And out of nowhere, I see Josh Giddey is trending on Twitter. And I'm like, oh, fuck. You know that when an NBA player, you know, well, just anyone, really. Let's just start saying NBA player. But when anyone's top trending on Twitter, usually it's not for a fucking good thing. Majority of the time, especially if there's no playoffs going on, you know, for the NBA, you know that it's not good. You already know that it's something bad. And goddamn, man, when I clicked on Twitter and started flicking through all the Twitter threads, it's catastrophic. So if you don't know what's been going on, 2 days ago, someone made a post on Twitter saying that Josh Giddey slept with an underage girl. And it's come out that she's 15 years of age. That's right. 15 years of age. And just to get it clear as well, Josh Giddey is 21 years old. This man is not in a fucking good situation. He has pulled a fucking complete Karl Malone and just absolutely fucking shit the bed. And this whole situation is putting his, you know, whole entire NBA career, you know, almost into the fucking trash can, let's be honest. So I'm going to show a couple of clips in the second where I think these were posted onto her Instagram, which her Instagram is now privated or completely taken down. Her TikTok page, which I'm going to show a video from there. If I can find it, actually, it's probably, man, like the whole entire Twitter feed of, if you just search Josh Giddey, is like completely flooded with so many different posts and videos and all that kind of shit. So yeah, I'm going to show a couple of videos now.
Trent, what's up, man? It's Josh. Be with your beautiful sister. Good luck for your season. We're here going to Sacramento soon for a game, so all the best of luck. We're going to come up and watch you. Take care of business. What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl. Better head back to mine.
So, you know, these videos right here are just, you know, him with this girl, you know, saying that, you know, he's talking to, he's addressing her brother. And then, you know, saying that he's about to go back to his place in the second video. There's also this photo as well of Josh Giddey with her where, you know, the caption is he says hi. And then, obviously, the one that has been fucking sparking the most controversy and the whole entire center of this is this photo that she took with Josh Giddey without his top on. And from this photo, you know, it's obviously not good. And then the caption just kind of fucking speaks for itself. The NBA has officially come out as of this video being released, probably about just over maybe like 14 hours ago. I'd say somewhere around there. It was about midday here in Australia, where they came out and they said that they're launching their own investigation towards this whole situation. So, you know, whenever something goes down in the NBA, they do their own investigation, you know, internally, have a look at everything. And, you know, from an outside's perspective, this is not good for Josh Giddey. Like, no matter which way you cut it, even if the NBA has to find him not guilty to actually, like, not necessarily not guilty, but, you know, just more or less, you know, getting him, like, letting him get off with this whole entire situation, it's kind of ruined his reputation pretty much for almost the rest of his life. You know, if you look at Karl Malone, which I think is even fucking worse, like, Karl Malone was 20 years old at the time and he actually impregnated someone who was 12 years of age. So that whole situation is just even worse than this. I would rank that as like number one. And right now, this here with, you know, Josh Giddey and this 15-year-old probably is ranked number two right now, because like I said, this is not a good situation, you know, for his public image whatsoever. As I was doing a little bit more, you know, as I was looking through Twitter and looking through, you know, other videos that people have posted, there's a couple of things that have come up in the last like day or so, you know, in the last like 12 hours. I'm going to give my reasons of why I think that he's going to get off with this. It's not just for this video, but it's also a couple of reasons. So this video right here is of, I don't know, who originally posted this, because a whole bunch of people are starting to repost this video, but this is of the guy, just some random dude filming Josh Giddey, and the girl that people are saying is 15 years of age is grinding up against Josh Giddey in a nightclub. So here's the video itself. So that right there, you know, is clearly Josh Giddey, and it's obviously the girl that he has been with as well. So, you know, the reasons why I think that Josh Giddey is going to get away with this is because for a few reasons. He did pick her up at a club. Now, here in Australia, clubs are 18 and over, but in America, they're 21 and over. So you have to be 21 years of age in order to get into a nightclub. So, you know, most likely if she is 15 years of age, which people are saying, and people have actually done their research, there's actually videos on Twitter of her like doing TikToks, and her TikTok account now has actually been, like I said before, is now on private. There's videos of her making TikToks at school, and people have actually done even more research and delved into it and found that she's actually a junior in high school, which would place her around the 15-year-old mark. The reason why is because he's at a club and she's at a club. So I have this small feeling that, you know, she didn't actually tell him her age, because, you know, when you're at a nightclub, when you're out of the nightclub, especially, you know, if you're out 21 years and over at a nightclub, you just automatically expect everyone there to be 21 years of age. So she's obviously using a fake ID, and, you know, even if he said to her, how old are you, she pulls out this fake ID, shows it to him, and then all of a sudden he thinks she's 21 years of age and thinks it's absolutely fine. So there's one of the reasons why I think that he's going to get away with this. One of the other reasons why I think that he's going to get away, like, not necessarily scot-free from this, because like I said, no matter which way you put it, even if he really did not know that she was 15 years old and, you know, he did sleep with her, is because a lot of athletes, you know, professional athletes are heavily protected. They are like endangered fucking species. Like, Josh Giddey is probably not like an exceptional superstar. You know, he's not on the level of someone like Kobe Bryant, who, you know, early in his career, he did, you know, have an investigation against him. I think it was assault that he had towards a woman, and also, you know, Karl Malone, you know, impregnating a girl that's 12 years old at the age of 20. I mean, this is all even before, you know, social media was as big now. So, you know, social media couldn't really do their own investigating like they have with this whole Josh Giddey situation. But if you look at it, you know, all these professional athletes are endangered species, you know, according to their own league. Here in Australia, just recently, a couple years ago, there was a AFL player, and if you don't know what AFL is, it's Australian Football League. You know, we have our own, you know, version of football here in Australia, and there was an Australian footballer who was caught sexually assaulting a woman, and then there was also another video of him punching a dude and then assaulting a woman in a nightclub in America. And this dude has gotten off scot-free with this. His reputation was dragged through the fucking mud for a little bit, but all of a sudden, no one gives a fuck about it. No one gives a shit. He is still playing to this fucking day, which he should not be, because he sexually assaulted someone. And when you do something like that, I'm sorry, but, you know, you should automatically, you know, there should be some consequences brought towards you. And if Josh Giddey did know her age and still went through with this and didn't give a single fuck about what was going to happen, I still think that the NBA is going to come out and say that he didn't know and that it's all bullshit, blah, 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 try to get her to, like, not speak her side of the story, and they're going to try and hide it, you know, because that's what these professional leagues do. It would very much surprise me that if he knew her age, went through with this, the NBA did a full investigation, and they actually completely got rid of him from the league, like full on, gave him like the worst consequence that they could give him, like maybe just like not even just a massive suspension, but completely axe him from the league. Because no way that you look at this, you know, even if when you sleep with someone who's underage, it's automatically like child R word. I don't know if I can say the R word, you know, the RAPE word here on YouTube, but it automatically is that, because someone who's underage doesn't have the right frame of mind to be able to consent to an act like that, especially with someone who's over the age, and it is the age of 21. So this is not looking good to Josh Giddey at all. This, like I said, I don't know. I don't think that this will have any consequences towards his career. It probably should, especially if he did have like know fully what her age was. But I think that he's just going to get it off scot-free. I'm not saying that he should. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be any consequences brought towards him, especially if he did know. If he didn't know and like she lied to him about her age, then you know what? Then I can kind of feel somewhat sympathy for it if she completely did lie to him. You know, she does not look, you know, her age. She does look a little bit older then like I'm not saying that she looks like she's in her mid-20s, but you know what, if she had to say like, oh, I'm 20 years old or I'm 21, you know, I just turned 21 yesterday, you know, Josh Giddey himself, even though he's 21, he looks pretty young for his age too. So you know what, it would, if she did actually come out and lie to him about his age, about her age, then I could kind of see it. But if not, there should be repercussions brought towards Josh Giddey, because something like this is 100% unacceptable. But no matter which way you cut it, whether he knew she was 15 or not, this is not good for his reputation. His reputation is shut on for the rest of his life. Completely ripped apart, because people, this is just going to be brought up to him all the fucking time. I know 100% that in the off season, when he comes back down here in Australia, if someone sees him out in a nightclub, they're going to give him a whole load of shit. 100%, because I know that Josh Giddey likes to go out a decent amount in Australia. He likes to go to nightclubs and stuff like that, like here in Melbourne and shit. And me, like, knowing the type of people that Aussies are, yeah, they're not gonna let this man like keep it down. No fucking shot. They're gonna 100% give him shit every single time he's seen in public for the rest of his life. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Like, do you think that Josh Giddey knew her age or not? And like, if so, if not, what do you think his repercussions should be? What do you think of this whole situation? I think this whole situation is pretty cooked regardless. Like, no matter which way, like I've said so many times, no matter which way you cut it, it's pretty fucked. But I want to know your guys' opinion in the comments. So that's it from me. Peace out.